Welcome back everyone to another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz, as you already know, no doubt. We got another beer coming up now, and it was in the Father's Day box set that Courtney got me. So thank you very much, Courtney. And what we've got coming up is a brewery that's new to me. I'd never heard of them. So obviously, I've never heard of them. It's new to me, and I've obviously never had this beer. And it's from 2x2 Brewing, which I believe are Wallsend, Newcastle, if I got it right. I think so. And this is a can of their Cheeky Monkey Pale Ale, coming in at 4.5%. Love the artwork. Look at all that lot. Right, mad funky stuff. I like all that shit. Suits me, that does. Yeah, no description on the can to actually what it is. I had a feeling it'd be an IPA or a pale ale, but I actually had to do a bit of the old Google stuff to see what it was. Like I say, 4.5%, 330ml can. So, without further ado, let's get this can open. Ooh. Bloody hell, some of these cans take some opening, didn't they? I've got no nails, me, so struggle a bit sometimes. Yeah, let's get the can open, get it into a glass, see what we get. So hopefully it's going to be good. Hope you're all well. As I always say, it's too hot, ginger lives matter and all that rubbish as well. So beer in a glass. Looks decent, nice orange, well and truly sort of hazy, nothing getting through there. Nice gentle carbonation going up the glass, spacious finger and a half of white head. There's a little bit left in the can. I'm probably going to regret trying to get that in. Big lump of sediments come out, so it's even hazier now. So this looks promising. So I'm going to try and dive in on the nose and we'll see what we get. Big hop presence, very hoppy. Juicy, it's typical juice bomb. Smells nice. Pineapple, passion fruit, the usual suspects that you get in there. But does smell really, really juicy. So without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers, Courtney. Cheers, everyone else. Going again. Feels quite thin, but there's a weightiness about it as it goes down. Carbonation's almost non-existent for me. Almost non-existent. It's one of them. It's a bit of a juice bomb. Mouth feels alright, nice enough, nothing to write home about. Taste-wise, really getting that bitterness. Bitterness is the first thing I'm picking up. Big juicy, big grapefruit, big hot bitterness as well. There's a different sort of taste in there, which you can't really pick out. It's a juicy taste, but for the life of me, I can't pick it out. 4.5%, it definitely drinks 4.5. I mean, you could get away with saying this was stronger, in all honesty. That bitterness in there, still lingering right on the back of the palate. Yeah, that sort of, as your palate adjusts, that juiciness and that sort of flavour in there doesn't seem so prominent for me. But it's still there, don't get me wrong, it's still there. Now, this is best before October. So there are still a couple of months left on this. 2-3 months left on this. But it actually feels, the bitterness is very much hop forward. So there's still plenty of life in this can, yeah. Which is, as they say, you lose some of that really. You lose some of that freshness. But this still has it there for me. Is it for me? bit too bitter personally for me. But I know there's a lot of people who like their craft beers. They like that strong bitterness. They like that big, juicy, bold flavour. And I think they'd like this actually. Although you do lose some of that sort of picking out individual flavours, it's still got plenty of, excuse me, welly in the hop taste, welly in the bitterness. So it may be your sort of thing. Personally for me, not horrible, don't get me wrong, but a little bit too bitter maybe. But I think there's a lot of people out there that would enjoy this. So 2x2 Brewing Co's Cheeky Monkey Pale Ale, let's pull that back a bit, coming in at 4.5%. If you want something that sort of has quite a bit of flavour there, and bitterness and that, you won't be disappointed with this. I would have liked to add a bit more fruitiness really, to maybe just tone down the bitterness. But it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. You can't complain really. So there you go. That's my views on this. Would I pick it up? No, just because it's not necessarily my kind of drink. But feel free to go and pick one up. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to like and share the video. Feel free to subscribe. And as I always say, it's free. So just click that button. It's not going to cost you nothing. And you'll be notified every time I release a new video. Obviously, if you don't want to know that, don't subscribe. But it's up to you. So that's it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you again on another beer review very soon. Cheers.